Hello and welcome back. Before we get going, I'd just like to say a massive thank you to Scott from Building with the Boys. If you're not already, pop over to his channel, subscribe, and you will be entertained, as he is also making the Disney Dolls House, as well as other things like the Batman vehicle, Titanic, and a few other things. So go and give him a hi, give him a follow. Now we're going to be making the magic carpet from the film Aladdin. Let's get going. For this project, you'll need an iron, some fabric, a pair of scissors, needle, gold or copper or yellow thread, a strip of cardboard, a gold or copper yellow marker pen, and you also need some transfer paper and the image of the carpet. Let's start. So the first thing you need to do is obviously go online, find the image of the magic carpet, put it onto a document so that you can print the image off. You print the image of transfer paper. You can get this online, eBay, in the shops. Read the packaging. Make sure you know what type of fabric it is for, because some are for light fabrics and some are for dark fabrics. Some can be glittery, some cannot be. You can get a full range of different types. So I've got the one I'm using at the moment is for light colour fabrics, and what I do, I print two images off of the same image of the carpet. One will be one side and one will be the other. Next, what you want to do is you take your white fabric and make sure it's nicely ironed. This isn't, so I'm just going to quickly iron that now. So that once you've ironed the fabric, you take your transfer paper. On this one, I have to turn it over and I position it onto the fabric like so. I'm just going to move the camera so you can see what I'm doing, like so. And then you press it for a couple of seconds, 30 seconds to a minute for it to take. Obviously, do be careful because the iron is hot.
Obviously.
So you iron the first image on that side and you iron the second image on the back. You gently peel it off. Hopefully it will come off alright. Yep, and there we have it. There's your magic carpet. Next job, what you need to do is to cut this out. So just use scissors. I'll just do this off camera quickly. So once you've all cut out, you've checked it. You might be a bit skew. That's when your marker comes in fold. And you just go around the edge. Where you see the white, you just colour it in. Like so. You can take a time at doing this. And there we have it. There's the magic carpet. I went round with the marker. A few mistakes, but you can colour those in, but don't get, you're only going to have one side showing up. So I'm okay with how this one's looking. Next, what you need to do is to make the tassels, and for that you need the thread, a piece of cardboard a centimetre thick. The length doesn't really matter, but you will need to, I suggest you, if you can, it's quite stiff card this one, is to fold it in half or just bend it. I'm just going to do it on the edge of the table to make my life a bit easier. So just like that. It'll make it easier to cut the tassel off. Now you need to make 4 tassels. In this video I'm only going to make 1, just to speed up time a little bit. And I'm going to show you how to do that now. So you take your piece of cardboard. You'll also need some scissors. And then what you do is you take the end of your thread and you're literally just going to wrap it round. So do take your time. Do leave a little tail at the end just so that you can hold on. And you just keep going round and round and round. So I'm just going to quickly do that now. I say quickly. Take your time. So once you have done that, you cut your thread and leave a good length. And it's hard doing this through watching it through the lens, bear with. Yeah. You thread a needle, which I've done so here, onto the end. And you go under all those stitches to gather them all up. You probably can't see because my big hand is in the way. So you thread it through and you do it a few times. So once you thread it through a few times, I don't know if you can see I've done so here, keep the needle threaded and just hold it on tight, and you take the scissors and you go to the opposite end. So that's where I've threaded, not on focus, that's where I threaded through and tighten it. Then on the other side, and this is where the fold in the cardboard helps, you just cut along. So you have a load of little strands like that. It should be tied together. Now, I have made a mistake. Now what you need to do, so once you've done that, you should have your thread like this. You fold over the tassel, just all those strands. Now don't worry about it if it looks a little bit messy like mine does. It will straighten itself out. It's a little bit fiddly because of it's being so small. And then once you've got it folded in half, hold tight all the ends, and with your threaded needle, you go through the middle. Careful you don't prick yourself. And you stitch a few. And then you can see why I'm only going to be making 1 in this video, because I'll be here all day. I sort of messed up there. Okay, fair enough. So fold it down again. Keep it folded as best you can, and you twine it round, wrap it round the end. Like so. I don't know why it's not doing it. Sorry, I'm not in. So, sorry about that, just get excited. So you twine it around like this, around the end, just to tighten it all up. Keep it tight and taut. Thread the needle back through all that. Do take your time and use a thimble. I'm not at the moment, because I thought I could do this quickly, but obviously I can't. There we go. Get it through. Pull it. And you have your first tassel. Now while it's still attached, don't worry about all this extra strand, that can be trimmed off. You take your magic rug or carpet, and in the corner you attach the tassel. So you can just do a few stitches, as tight or as loosely as you like. cast off the thread, which I just do off. So once you have sewn the tassel on, you trim it down, needing it up like so, without trying to knock over the camera, and then you repeat on all 4 sides, well 3 more sides to do, and that's how you make the magic carpet. And that's how you make the magic carpet. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Ta-ra!